There's nothing better than gratitude, yeah. So fuck you and your attitude. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Hey. But that's the name. That's the way it goes. I almost said that's the name of the game, but we ain't playing for shit. Can't afford to. For what, for what? No. For what, for what? Oh, for what, for what? No. Can't play any day, won't lay. Nah, can't. It's not acceptable. You fucking puzzle piece. It's or not. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say every damn app but this one. Oh my gosh, you know, more and more days go on, and then you realize that just because the days have been going on in the way they have around you, that doesn't mean that the days will always go on in that way. What do I mean? Let me tell you, because I think there's some kings and queens that don't understand the thing I'm talking about right now. All I am fucking trying to say is that it's imperative that we get our fucking shit together, everyone. To everyone who doesn't have their shit together. Because if you think where you're at, if you live in Detroit, you can think Detroit is ass all you want. Guess what? You will, if you don't get your ass up, if you don't apply, if we don't all do everything we possibly can do with the universe to get our success, we're going to be forced to be stuck in the trap, in the trenches, while we also are aware of the fact that there are so many better places out there. That's torture. And then you have to also eat the fact that it's your fault you can't go to those places and do the work that needs to be done there. No, not doing that. You do it. No. Fucking complaining. I hate I strongly dislike a complaining motherfucker. I'ma tell you something. It could be motherfuckers breathing hard or just talking, just bitching. Shut up. Please. We'd all appreciate it. Thank you. Motherfuckers, because it gets to the point where you're around motherfuckers and it's like they're competing for an Olympic gold medal in complaining. No, complaining is not a fucking sport. So stop trying to treat it like one. It exercises your failure to what? Send gratitude. It demonstrates what? A failure to show appreciation. God is everything and you are that too. There should be no appreciation that isn't, there should be no appreciation that is decreased because of that. I don't think so, I don't think so. No, I don't think so, I don't think. Yeah. No. Because guess what? I've been here long enough to know that I am not gonna be struggling. I am not gonna be, no. So, hey, I'm grateful for the process, for what it taught me, but no. And if you think that you're not where you should be in life, well, do everything you possibly can to get there, but also appreciate the fact that you're actually where you should be. Because things change so fast. How fast? Very motherfucking fast. So fast, you don't even get a chance to look past. Because when you had the chance to look, you thought you would have more time. But, right, and then in that moment, that's when shit got messed up. And that's one thing we don't want to be in life is messed up. Because there's so many beings walking around, and you look around outside and you see people doing this and that makes it, and you think that that's what the world is. I don't give a fuck. Just because I'm outside and I see homeless people and I see broke down cars and I see trash everywhere, that is not, does that make me think that I'm not in the fucking heavens? You goddamn wrong. I'll go out, I'll pick up all that fucking trash. No, I'm not, because I know, no, because there's people who get paid to do that, and I pick up all the trash that I'm supposed to. But I'm, just because other people don't want to, treat this world like it's a part of the heavens. Oh, they want to follow. They want to go to the afterlife first and do that. No, fuck out of here. You ain't coming to nowhere. No, I don't think so. Because as shit comes to light more and more, it's just going to, instead of the bullshit being the normal narrative, the divine shit's going to be the normal narrative. Right? People not exercising common sense, so all the dumb shit on purpose, right? So motherfuckers lying. Motherfuckers being stupid on purpose. But then but then treating everyone else like they're stupid, as if they're not aware of just common sense, but because they lack it. Like, that's how stupid the stupidity is, and I'm tired of it. Don't be so fucking dumb that you think that most people don't have common sense just because you don't, to the point where you start being stupid and think that they're stupid and then be disrespectful. You're gonna fuck up a lot of opportunities for yourself. Because some people sit up there and try to see what they can get away with. Whole time, the motherfucker you're trying to finesse is aware. They're godly, so you can't do anything to them. They just want you to really understand that that's not good. So if there's anyone out there, all right, like if like, to anyone out there who's like, oh, my ops, oh, my enemies, fuck, no, all right, if you're honest and there's motherfuckers moving dishonest on you, God's gonna get it. God will always get it. Always. It can't hide. It can't run. All we care about is having fun. But you got to understand what true fun is, okay? Oh, okay. No, Jem, we don't. What don't we know? Can you please inform us? I'll tell you. The true fun is based on you understanding. The true fun is based on you appreciating. The true fun, as I always say, everyone always likes to look at the process of achieving as, the hard part, the stupid part, until they finally go viral or until they finally make it or whatever. And now they feel like, most people don't go viral because most people don't succeed because, forgive us, God, they're pursuing success and their patience runs out, which means it wasn't for them or they just weren't meant for it. You gotta appreciate the process. I always say it a million times over and over again, and I say that for our own entertainment. At this point, I say that for our own understanding. Because I'm not gonna sit and wait. League match. What is league match? I don't even know what that is. I'll get used to all this. I don't know what any of this stuff is. It says hosts, guests, I don't know. I think if I host, maybe that pops up like another screen or something. No, this is just the academy. We're just kicking it, okay? That's what this one is. This, what I'm drawing right now is actually going to be pretty cool. Let me get my colors. We got bow. All right. Wait a minute, whoa. Oh, wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, for what? Fuck that, and you. I ain't waiting for shit. Let's get it. Hey, we lit. I'm not waiting for anything in my life. No. Been waiting the whole fucking time, okay? Matter of fact, over decades. If I can be something that helps motherfuckers get to it, you goddamn right. Because I am constantly connected to every day as much as possible. I seek within and all around everything, what's happening, okay? The latest, but also the development, all right? What has been, but also what's going on. What's going on? What can we do to further? What can we do to absorb more? What can we do to be fucking more godly? Shit. And that's what this is about, day by day. It's just a big, long, unlimited list. And each day is just us, one piece of a time, or one day at a time represents us knocking out just a chunk of that. That's what it's about. Okay? Don't think I'm just going to goof around and then not have that turn into some real shit. It's always going to come into some real shit. Because I'm always about making sure we're all honest with each other and that we're all aware and sharp and focused. Yes, we can be all colorful, but we have to bring it back to the divine. God, leave these fucking commercials. Shut your ass up, man. Did he just try to, ooh, this is such a beautiful color. That is such a beautiful color, oh my gosh. If it would focus, there we go. Just looking at this makes me feel great. Wait, does it? No, okay. Wait, I guess that would be more like this. Then it would glow. I can't, because the fuck is off the cameras. You ever be doing that? Hey, I can't really speak. I get as a dude. All right, if you try to cut your own fucking hair in the fucking in the mirror, you try to clip shit, but you're using the mirror, but then another mirror, but then like the mirrors are throwing you off. So like you're trying to clip something in the back of your head, but then you keep clipping it, but like you're not there, but like in the mirror you're trying to get closer and closer. But then on accident you accidentally look at it wrong, and then you end up like going like this, but that's why I go to the barber. I don't know what the fuck this is, but this shit cut on and I'm cutting up with it. Whoa. Cutting up with it. Fuck shit, fake shit, negative shit. Ain't putting up with it. No. Not. I'm not. Too much shit to do. So much to appreciate. It's always every second that goes by that you're breathing and you're aware of how great everything is, you better fucking send it. That's why I act on everything our spirit sends us at every second. So that's why, there's not much dead moments. Ah, my fucking ass hurts. I gotta stand up for a second. Oh my gosh. That was lovely. And we are sitting back down. We'll be ending this soon though. Because right now I'm drawing my final thing that I'm drawing, and then I'll show it, and then yeah, that's it. But there's no rush, because it's just us. It's just us. And it's always been us. Yeah. Always will be, regardless of the fact there's no one watching right now. But, when you're your own station, that's because it matters to you and God. To be your own station means to be your own frequency, which all godly frequencies very much need to be alive. So therefore, they will always operate and do what they do, regardless of who's listening or watching. Damn it, fucking case. Because shit, this is the shit. This is, you know. That's why I look forward to traveling, because when you travel, it really sharpens your understanding and perception for shit. You know, it's not enough just to be in one spot, let alone only a few. Damn, these fucking markers aren't working. It's not enough to only have been in a couple spots your whole life. It's not enough to be, you know, you gotta go everywhere. You gotta go everywhere. All right? You gotta go everywhere. Shay, what's going on? Earlier we were talking about the diversity of colors. Long story short, I'll fill you in real quick. So basically, right, you have a spiritual person, right? So they're not really religious or anything like that. And then you have like the atheists, they don't believe in anything. And then you have, and then you have the person in the religion, right? Despite what the religious person believes in, despite what the atheist got to say, despite what the spiritual person feels, they are all beautiful colors. That's all I was saying. That was earlier, okay? But the next thing we were talking about, and well, I guess I'm not gonna. I can't show what I'm drawing just right now. Well, I'll show you what we drew. What we showed earlier. I'll show you. I can't show you what I'm working on right now. Hold on. This is what we did earlier. It's like a smiley face with a wing. There's like a crystal over there, and then it's like Saturn, but attached to like a stem on his head. I don't know. It's random. All right, send it. Don't think. Just do it. All right. The appreciation that everyone has for everything should always be connected to the universe, because the universe loves us and everything. And it's why, you know, you name it, you motherfucking name it. All right, small, medium, large, okay? You name it when it comes to the joy that you have attached to it. It's yours. Love it for as long as you possibly can. I don't care what it is. And also have no limit to it. Oh, stay open-minded. Telling you, oh my gosh. Because, you know, once you get out in the world, you get traveling around, it broadens your understanding. I already said. It makes you want to be out there. It makes you feel like you're like in the wild and shit. You just want the whole adventure to never stop. And it never does unless you want it to. Some people think they want it to, and then it ends, and then they go, oh, I'm bored. Oh, but I thought you were tired. Well, yeah, now I'm bored from dying. Like, no. There's nothing wrong with a break. There's nothing wrong with a break. But I already said, hey, to everybody out there who retires, salute, all that, but I'm not retiring for shit. Never had the privilege or luxury, and I don't want it, because it means the adventure's over. And if you want your adventure to never end, fuck retirement. So I'm always stay as healthy as I possibly could be. I'm always stay as aligned with God and the universe, so I don't have, no, I'm not bound by age or none of that shit that drains your energy, that makes you look all fucking, no, I'm not doing any of that. I'm not doing that. No. Okay, I'm here to work for the universe. Because I don't stand for hateful shit. I don't stand for negative shit either. It's so offensive to this world. So offensive to this world. I don't fuck with that. No. And we already talked about it earlier. If there are people out there who are, it seems like they're intentionally moving with the motive, or it's like if there's people out there and they're intentionally trying to be a negative, or they're trying to have a negative effect on you. What? You mean to tell me aside from you know, aside from jobs, aside from like stuff that is already on us pressure wise, okay, you name it. It could be career, it could be family, it could be anything, you name it. On top of that, okay, aside from the system, whatever you want to say about the system, aside from the system already fucking up the advantage for everybody and making it not really fair, I wouldn't even say it's fair, and how fair it becomes is based on what you do with your tools and what you do with what you have been able to become. So that's why I'll never get in here and say, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this. No, if I say that, it's something we all should be in general just doing because it's a good exercise. It should always just be a good exercise. Cause no way, hey, am I gonna stay where I lay? No, it's gonna always change. Always gonna change. Made 2 mil look like some change for sure. Cause when you work to the point where you're actually doing very great and you get used to that success, now it's not even about, oh, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. Oh my gosh, no. You appreciate it in the same way I appreciate it now when I don't have any of that. Hit the Michael Jackson. Goofy. Oh, this looks like a feather, actually. But yeah. You know, one thing they're talking about is like making like space travel a real thing. What am I talking about? I'm talking about how like, okay, so we already have people paying like to go do stupid shit like whale shark diving and, you know, just dumb shit with like, you know, with money. A lot of people who have a lot of money, they get bored and they do shit that's just wild for no reason, right? Some people, they go jump in the water with sharks. Forgive us, God. Some people, they spend $50,000 and then they put themselves on a wait list for like a fucking, like a stratosphere balloon. Or like something that can go like close to the atmosphere or whatever. Like what? I'm trying to think. No. For what? You guys, so I could see if there were actual like scientists up there, but no. And even then, get your ass down. Get your ass down. You don't need to be out there. What the fuck? You can't, there's not even nothing to see. Y'all can't see it. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see it. I'm just trying to think about what the point is. That's all. But, hey, you know what? Here's the thing. If it's a great time for them, I support it. Because as I always said, actually, no, as I just said before this, travel. But please don't try to leave the planet. That's how you literally get fucked up. You ever hear the phrase, oh, they passed on, they left this world. Yeah, well, that's going to happen to motherfuckers who get in a hot air balloon and try to. Or a spaceship and try to. You know? So, appreciate the realm, appreciate all things, including your developing understanding of it. Because we got people out here taping motherfucking GoPros to weather balloons and they're trying to prove theories and shit and all that. Like, no. The whole point, because it gets, it's everything that everyone overthinks about, anything that anyone could ever put concern or focus on, as if it matters. If it's not about God, it really don't then. So, yes, we need the sky blue, and then we'll be done. If it wants to work, I don't like a marker with no ink, even though it has ink, but it doesn't. Well, there it goes. Okay. You know, so they can say what they want and they can do what they want. It has nothing to do with you, especially if you weren't invited. But guess who invited your ass here? God in the universe. Guess who invited your ass here? Nature. Don't get so caught up on what people are doing or saying, especially if you think it's about, no, I'm trying to tell you, time goes by so fast. I was thinking about this, you know, so imagine you're like for someone in prison, they got life in prison, right? Say they get locked up at like 20. They have a max of like 80 years, right? But what's 80 years? What's 100 years to how long Earth has been in this bitch popping? So don't fuck up your future by being, you know, by not thinking about how long eternity is. You want your eternity to be the most green That is so beautiful. You want your reality to be the most green. All right, can this hang there? All right, you want your reality to be the most green. All right. Because if it's not green, then it's just not going to be... I have something going on here. Hold on. Yes. There we go. All right. So, if it's not green, then it's going to be blue. And who wants to be blue instead of green? All right? I'd rather be green instead of blue any day. And I'm really not trying to joke around too much. I'm really trying to like connect on some real shit. But the more, it seems like the realer you get in a world that's fake as fuck, the pressure gets higher than it has ever gotten. And that's cool, and that's cool, and that's cool. But one thing I am not is a motherfucking fool. I'm not, no. If I'm being foolish on purpose, that means I am also on purpose not exercising divine intelligence and awareness. That's ungodly, and I don't fuck with anything ungodly, no. Okay? We can't. Right? Woo! I already said it. We're here to win. Anybody who's you think you gonna stop us? You think you gonna push motherfuckers down who already been down? I don't think so. Fuck you and that. We got shit to do. All right? I'm gonna say it over and over again. Over and over again. Over and over again. Consistency is a real fucking thing. And it is definitely a critical key. It's critical for success. And if you're not consistent, then you're not exercising care for success, or you're not exercising why success is important. God is the biggest success. And success is not limited to just a goal. There are so many forms of success, okay? You being brought here and still being alive till this day, that is a part of that. So never forget. Never forget. Because they want you to forget. Motherfuckers have a shot, but then they blow it. And then the only thing they can do is feel good about other motherfuckers who blew their shot too. Like what? I don't think so. No. I don't think so. Ooh. No. But anyways, I just finished drawing what I was drawing, and I want y'all to see it. Not A, not B, but see it. Wait, am I done with it though? I don't know. I think I want to add something to it and then talk about what would be cool though. Bum 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 bum. 3 New York strawberry cheesecakes. You know, I think more and more about how, you know, we're supposed to be taking back. We're back. This is what? Take back what? What's ours? Huh? So that's why it was never about, oh, what's mine? What's ours? No. I'm here for shit that was already given to everyone and everything because God said, here you go. But then, motherfucker, no, stop. I'm here. I love all of it. So I'm going to appreciate all of it without ego or pride. Yes, let go. The more you try to control shit, the more fear and worry you have, the more you try to control the result, is the more that the worst possible option, the most possible result will occur. Simply because you didn't want it to. And if you didn't want something bad to happen, then bad shit automatically will, because you're probably thinking about the bad shit when you should only be thinking about good shit. And if you're thinking about bad shit and you're around people especially, and you don't want bad things to happen, well, bad things are going to happen because you're moving not how you would if you weren't afraid or fearful or worried. Right. For real. 6WA, we don't play. Right? Because we run the game. We don't play it. It's this one thing when you play the game. Because if you play it, you're just playing it for fun. But it's another when you made the game. All of us, we made the game, so it's not about taking something back. What? Take what back? It already belongs to us. You know? It already belongs to us. It already belongs to us. It already belongs to us. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, space, put it in your face. Hey, come from the stars. Yeah, belongs to us. And not just the stars, the heavens. Galaxy. Exactly. I don't know how I did those. Let me try that again. Yeah. You know? Oh, they kind of low-key look like antennas though from like a distance. Hold on. Right? And this is life. That pick it up, falling down, pick it up, falling down, pick it up. It's good now. Cause we do it for the good galaxy, always. Woo, 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 woo. It's not enough for me. You know, I've always loved Earth. It's not enough just to appreciate Earth. It's not enough just to appreciate the galaxy. It's not enough just to appreciate the universe. The heavens is something that is forever beyond our comprehension. And I'll appreciate all of it forever. Why? Because we are God's treasure. All of us. You ever hear that term, chosen one? Chosen ones aren't just chosen for no reason. Chosen ones are those who choose to follow their destiny and their path, and just automatically, day by day, on a daily basis, only do. Keenan, what's going on? Hope you're having a great, safe weekend. All right, it is storming out where we're at, and we got rained out on, and it's okay because, hey, I love me a storm. Shit, whew. I ain't running for nothing. But when you got cameras and shit, or when you got a phone, when you got one phone that you're relying on to do videos, you gotta wrap it. You gotta do something. You gotta get out of it. So I pray you're staying safe, man. But one thing we also were talking about is how, hey, it's not enough just to rule the earth. It's not enough just to rule the galaxy. It's not enough just to rule the universe. In terms of your spirit and your destiny and what the fuck you're doing on a daily basis. All right? You need to want to rule, but hey, not rule, but you need to want to really conquer the heavens with God in your own way. So what does that look like? What does conquering? It doesn't mean dominating, taking. No, it means doing all that shit that you know you got to do on a daily basis. You know? You don't think twice about it. It just happens. You automatically in your spirit, you can see it, you can feel it, you know it, but you're also connected to how much more you could have got done if you didn't do as much as you could have, or, okay, so one day you put in that work, you go hard as fuck. You feel the work. You feel like it's just like working out, right? Like if I don't work out, I feel like on that day I didn't work out. Dang, that's gains. But if you know, as long as you stay on your schedule, it's like you never have to. You're only benefited by continuously feeling great about progress, going up and up and up and up and up. I got my cup, hey. I got my smoke, hey. We going up and up and up, yeah. I said fuck a hater. I said fuck a creep. Fuck a bitch. Nigga talking cause they ain't got no receipts. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? It means they gonna try to punk anybody who is so quick to believe the shit they're trying to deceive. I don't fuck with that. You know, turning new leaves. Turning a new leaf. Right? Turning a new leaf. That doesn't mean that you forgot about shit. No, it doesn't mean you forgot about anything. It just means, hey, look, I'm not petty to the point I'm going to hold grudges and be bogus to you or anyone because you were bogus to me. No. Gail, what is going on? I pray you're having an amazing day. Huh? Gotta say what's up to everybody. Oh, wait. Aw, dang it. I can't say what's up to Keenan because he left. Anyways, that's because, hey, you know, we're not popping like that. We got music playing. We're here coloring. You know, we just talking about everything and anything divine and cool. That's what it is. And there's a million motherfuckers right now. You want to watch a bright green person? You want to watch a green? You want to watch someone in green do it? All right, here I am. This is your daily dose of broccoli talking that shit. All right. Yeah, if broccoli was fucking neon green. Anyways. Yeah, I'm chilling. 6 wings like the biblical angels. 6 wings like the seraphim indeed. Yes. The seraphim. Shine like the seraphim at all times. 6 wings. Alright, we cover 2. Alright, the wings cover the feet and face in reverence for God's power and glory. However, let me go into that a little more. Alright? When it comes to the seraphim, we all know that they're all the angels are very real. Okay? But we all have our own we have our own divine purpose among the heavens. And I think it's amazing as fuck to appreciate as much shit as possible that's godly and actually powerful. Not what a human is walking around talking about is powerful. When I think of actual power, I think of God and top power. All right? When I think of top power, I think of God and the seraphim. So that power is just something I'm inspired by, you know? I mean, all of us have our own relationship with God. You should, in your own way. Not how they say, but in the way that you've developed it. Because that same universe with God is you being connected to the universe. Yes, like magic or angels. Huh? What do you mean like magic? Like, I meant like angels. I'm talking about like angels. Like angels, but when I'm talking about angels, I'm like, ooh, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad he said Enoch. Ooh, I almost was about to leave this too. He said Enoch. Please tell me as much as you know about Enoch, because Enoch knows, okay? All right, we all know about, we all know about, you're into angelology. You know, Enoch's story is actually crazy. When I read that about Enoch, I'm like, okay, that's the coldest thing ever, to just transcend all things and just to be taken into the sky. Yeah, the Watchers taught us magic. Oh, okay, the Watchers, that's right. A lot of people think that the Watchers are like some scary. The Watchers are not here to like terrorize They're not here to do that. All right. I thought at one point, that they were abducting people, but no one has ever gone missing from the Watchers, I believe. Maybe some people have, and remember, there's also different shit out there. Like the real Watchers, they're exactly that. They just watch. They're just overall they're just guidance, or not guidance, but they just oversee shit, really. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. See, it's rare you get to connect with people about this shit, because this is real power. This is real power. Okay, what happened to Enoch? Okay, that was real power. That was real power. Wait. Correct me. In the story with Isaiah and the purification of his lips, right, with the coal, did he transcend into one, or did he ascend too? Because they all just skipped the whole death process and just left. It's like the best. You need like an angelology school, yeah. That's why I said, because I love how powerful, and because they represent, they represent how the seraphim represent, burning passion for God's love and salvation and all that. And they're so dedicated to praising and worshiping God's power, because they understand that it's the reason why everything is so great. The small things and the large things. It could be on any scale. They are connected to God's love, like in a way that is so pure. And on top of that, when it comes to like when it comes to what, like angel hierarchy, right? You know about that. We all know about that, right? We got messengers, guardians, cherubim, seraphim, right? And then there's like the orphanim too, but I'm still learning about them, because I don't they don't really seem like, okay, I feel like anyone walking, I feel like people walking around on Earth, I feel like most souls could ascend into the Buddhist and mystical Hinduism has some of it figured out. Yeah. That's why I always say too, I might not be the most religious, only because I don't want to be bound to just one ideology of thinking. I want to absorb everything and anything. So that's why, for like Hinduism and Buddhist, I might say I'm not religious or something. I might say I'm not religious like that, and that's because I refuse to be just bound to one way of thinking. I want to think. That's why I'll kick it in a room with all religions. And not because I'm trying to fit in or anything. I just want to soak up. I won't say a single word. I want to hear them talk. And then let our spirit filter out what we're supposed to filter out, and only attach to the truth though, right? And like the shit that's not only based on what they should be doing, because everyone has their own path. But yeah, no, I like that. I just really, they build their light body through meditation, and they transplant their soul to it with meditation. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know right now it seems like on a daily basis that everything is like normal, but like I just want to see. I know the seraphim and the angels are so fucking powerful. If they showed themselves to everybody, if even they showed themselves to just just the one person or the people that are connected to them, like I do my best to stay connected to God as much as possible, and I don't ask for anything in return except just. Well, I don't ask for anything in return because it's not about me. I don't have anything to get back in return. If we're all God having our own experience in a different way, remembering shit, finding our way back, then okay, then I'm just tired of how normal things are. I don't want, life is just too fucking simple and it's just not supernatural enough. I'm sorry. That's why whenever they would say, be not afraid of what? It was crazy to me when I found out that the angels can fight, because real angels are not just like people with halos and it's always just like some Caucasian person, or like it's always just like some regular person with two wings and no. Angels are steppers. Angels are, I can't even describe. I'm not even gonna try to like joke like, they're steppers. No, they some real ones. No, I can't even describe. Okay, because when they fly out to do God's orders, I wish I could explain all the words I possibly could use to describe their power and our love for their power, because that power created all of us, right? They are interdimensional. Yes, I want to see them. I want to work with them. I want to be as cool as them as I'm cool with the fucking drive-thru person. See people. Oh no, man. It's tired of how fucking basic everything is. I never needed a guardian angel. I guess angels don't really have guardian angels. I always, aligned with the angel destiny because, like, it gives you a reason to wake up and go harder. Do I for shit think that one day I'll ever actually become a seraphim? That's not the goal. But what they represent is something that, you can take, absorb, and go on to become something great. But I try not to dwell because I get sad as fuck sometimes. When I think about the lack of, like, godliness in this world sometimes. And how all of that would just go the fuck away for an instant. If the seraphim or any angel just popped out and said, "What's up?" for 1 minute. And then also said, "God says hi to you." It's not that God isn't saying hi, God always is. What's disappointing is the rejection, all of the ignoring. But it's okay, because we're transcending, we're raising our vibration. Hold on, I gotta see what you're saying. I've been meaning to start a channel. You sent a heart? Thanks, man. Hey, you're the best, bro. You're the best. You're the best. Okay, everybody who comes in here and shows love, especially you, G. All right, G. You actually are one. You're at the top of the list too when it comes to top Gs. Just for that. Like I said, I can't wait until we pop shit, or I can't wait until we climb up in subs and stuff for followers so that we can actually give back. I want to give back to y'all too. It's so bogus when you see streamers and shit and people be giving money to them and the person who donated money really just wanted some type of recognition and they don't even just blow over it and shit. Or they don't give no credit, or they go, oh, thanks for the 100, and then that's it, or whatever. Like, no, fuck that. Fan engagement. Fuck fan engagement. Real engagement. I don't know, I'm not gonna, just divine engagement, okay? And if you're gonna start your channel, hey, man, I'm telling you, literally, it's just one day at a time. You can do however much you want. There's no limit. There's no, it's as much as you want. And then the process itself, you're godly, you're angelic. I'm telling you, even after the first week, I know, it does. I'm telling you, I'm at it's been 3 weeks. I didn't have any content. I've only been uploading on this channel for or on this one just for 3 weeks. I have 2 other channels that I got a couple hundred videos on or whatever, but this one is the one that I already said, if you gotta have something like this going on, you gotta be connected to that divine shit. You gotta if you're gonna have say you make music, but then you also do YouTube and you also do all this other shit. Okay, that's great, but I feel you gotta have something holy or divine in there somewhere so that you can be connected to Earth, but also the universe. Or else you're just gonna be like everybody else. Oh, okay, cool, you're a millionaire. Okay, cool, everyone is or should be, but most people aren't because they fell for the distractions, or I don't know what it is. I could go into it. There's a lot of reasons why people don't succeed, and I don't want to relate to it. If anything, I just want to be something that I want to be a real definition. Hey there, Reptilian Hybrid Sam. Hi, my friend. Are you having a great day? Are you having a terrific evening? I pray it is most godly. Indoctrination. My glasses are dope. Thank you. You're having an amazing presence. What? I pray you keep having is an amazing presence, because an amazing presence is definitely an amazing gift. It is. All right. They promote the wrong content. That's definitely for sure. But I don't want to knock it too much because there's billions of people out here, and the algorithm. You're welcome, of course. You are most welcome. The algorithm is trying to find everybody out here. Yes, we have to everybody who's in this. Hey, Gail and Rep, it's us. We kick it. I'm not just gonna get in here and talk and then forget about the fact we got real engagement. No, let's do this. All right. The only difference is you're at your place, I'm here, wherever. That's it. I don't care. But it's 2 or 2 million. It's the best engagement ever. So, also, this is what I have so far. What is the topic of the day, King? Hey, we get into anything and everything. I go across the board, talk about anything and everything. But if you have any suggestions or if you have anything that you want to talk about, actually no, the current topic is angels. Actually, we were talking about. We were talking about angels and how you know how on a daily basis life is life, right? We're all used to how normal stuff is. I want things to be like not normal. I want shit to be popping. Okay, I want the angels to be out. I want the dragons to be out. I want shit to be fucking. I want the sky to be. I'm trying to tell you. I go into it. If the astral plane could just be here, and yeah, thank you. But Earth has its purpose. So, and I appreciate it, but man, it gets so boring sometimes because it gets to the point where it really does feel like a simulation. Whew. Speaking of angels, yeah, all of us. Someone earlier, I believe her name was Jenny is real or Jenny for real. She said that we are all a part of God's art project. We're God's art creation or something. It was great. It was beautiful. She said that and I was like, you know what? She needs to go make a book. And I think she maybe might have a book in development. And hey, if she does, I hope it, I hope it really does go on to do great because everybody deserves as much success as possible. And yes, Gail, the grassroots and bots. Oh, yeah, for sure. Bots are so annoying. It gets to the point where, bots hit you up so much. I'm going to be honest, Reptilian Hybrid Sam, I thought, just off the name, I thought, no, not now in the live. I saw when you followed, I think. But I was like, is this a real person? Because I didn't look at it too hard. But you're real. That's great. Sabu, what's going on? You just entered. We're talking about the Matrix, talking about angels, and we're talking about the simulation. Right now, Reptilian Hybrid Sam just said this is a simulation, but it's your simulation. Knowing this, you can place yourself outside. Well, if you view my videos, you can see I'm real, or maybe no one is real. What? I didn't think it said private user. I believe. Maybe I don't know. The technical specifics of TikTok sometimes just gets a little. But I'm trying. I'll never use it as an excuse. I'll always, especially, get as much knowledge as possible, and I'll always ask people so they can help me too. I'll do the work myself and get as much help as I can. We're not alone out here. All right. It's not about being an overachiever. Try hard. Do it all yourself. Be the hero of the fucking day. Fuck that. All right, just like this live right now. It's popping because everybody else is in this hole right now. And if you view my videos, I will check your video. Yes, I will check your stuff out for sure. I will definitely do it after, just like it's your okay, yeah, for sure. When it comes to the simulation though, Reptilian, that's such a sick name. A lot of people always say what they say about reptilians and aliens and extraterrestrials and stuff and all like that. I don't care what the color of the skin is. No. I don't care about what the species is. That's not important. I always say, is the spirit pleasant? Is the spirit great enough? Because people talk and say whatever and they look and try to make things. No. The spirit will automatically say it right away. It'll show you. Right? So I don't care. If I could have a reptilian and a gray right next to me in this live and we're just kicking it, I wish that would be one of the things that makes life less fucking lame and boring. All right, you want to see what I'm drawing right now? All right, this, right? You don't know what the fuck that is, except maybe the bear. But that's less lame in drawing than something that is not, But I'm sorry, Gail. It's in terms of the Matrix. Wait, you talked about that, right, Gail? Oh no, that was Reptilian. Okay, yeah, Reptilian. That name, like I said, the name is so great. But when it comes to the Matrix, that's what we're trying to do right now. And when you realize it, isn't it? Well, let's talk then, buddy. You can invite me on the live as a guest. You're not an actual reptilian though. And if you are, you probably don't want to do all that on this, okay? The veil is dropping, all right? And if we want to make people as comfortable as possible, all right? We don't want to scare everyone right away. Okay, what do you think they're going to do when 6 wings just come out for no reason? And I'm struggling to put them back in and shit. I don't know how to... did they stay out? I can't wait. My stupid ass. I know you're not a reptilian, obviously. I was talking about me having actual... Okay, I said I want to have an actual reptilian and I want to have an actual gray on here. So we can so we can establish the fact that it doesn't matter. This is Star Wars as fuck. Who cares? All right, it's about appreciating the diversity and keeping this shit going together. We need to be ahead of that. My DNA was manufactured by the Arcturians. I am the benevolent class. Well, that word benevolent, I like a lot. There's nothing wrong with malevolence sometimes. Godly malevolence, all right? A volcano erupting is pretty malevolent. But in return, new land is formed, and that land goes on to then be property. Then people go on to build a Waffle House on it. Just disrespecting the land. Nah, I'm messing with you. That don't happen. But my Arcturians, yeah. The Arcturians. Or I'm sorry, the Arcturians. If you don't want to believe me for the sake of... Are you talking to me? I believe you. I believe everyone. I'm here to appreciate. Okay? One thing I don't do is go around telling people that we're angels. Because who cares about, I'm this, I'm that. Let's live for that. Let's put on. Let's really be the true embodiment and the symbol of what the fuck we live for and are. Wait, what? If you don't want to believe me, I do. No. Are you talking to me? I do believe you. I didn't say, no, this is all peace, all love. I, on a separate note, was saying that I want actual grays and reptilians on the show. Or not the show, but I want to actually chill with them, just so to be on some cool stuff. Just so people can, just to that much more represent diversity in that much more ways. I'm definitely down. We could do all that,